crazy. Jesus Christ, the things that you see. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me in another video. Heading out for yet another ride, which is pretty crazy because if you see my last video, that ride was yesterday. Yesterday was probably my most ambitious ride that I've ever done. I don't know if it's my longest. I've driven to Niagara before. I don't know if Niagara is further than where I went yesterday, but it's definitely a different ride. Riding to Niagara, even on the back roads, is more of a chill, scenic ride, where this one, since I did do the 507, that was my first actual road like that. I've never actually done anything to that degree, so I guess my body isn't used to it. So yeah, I am a little bit sore. I didn't really know what to expect because, again, I haven't ridden a road like that. Every time I think about twisty roads, I always think a little bit more technical stuff, but the 507 wasn't really that technical. It had a lot more just sweepers like this. Yeah, I think what I enjoyed about it the most was just no traffic and no stoplights, and just the length of it. There are some twisty roads closer to the city, like about an hour away, but usually it's about like 5-10 minutes and then it's done. Sorry guys, I think I still have the zoomies from yesterday. I decided to wear the Shoei today, even though it has no Cardo, so I can't connect to the comms with the group. So I just want to break it in. It's so comfortable too, and I love it on the highway because it cuts through the wind so much better than my Scorpion. And since majority of the ride today is going to be on highway, I thought might as well just take this one. Plus, I can motovlog and not have to worry about accidentally saying something on the comms, which happened one time. If you guys, I think I put it in one of my videos. Pretty sure it was the first ride of this bike. I connected comms and I was narrating, and one of the guys just like, "Are you talking to me? What are you saying? Who are you talking to?" Embarrassing at the time, but totally funny right now. What's up?
What up, Dapper?
Yeah. Are we waiting for anybody else?
Oh, no, that's it.
We got Chad on his MT-03. We got Brian on his ER6N. And we got Unk on his Hyper Motard. Man's going moto camping. That's crazy. I would love to experience that one day, but in the future. Future plans. Jeez, another one. Garbage flying out from this truck. Guys, tell me, would you spend $250 on this chair? Jesus. You know, maybe I take back what I said about wanting to go moto camping, because 97 kids camp chair. I mean, this isn't bad. Maybe I'll just buy this and use it. Oh, this is another $250 chair that I probably never buy, but oh, this is so comfy. It has cup holders.
Huh? Oh, pockets?
Just split off from the group. I didn't want to take the highway all the way back, so I thought I'd take the back roads again. Actually used to drive this route a lot. Me and my wife had friends who used to live in Peterborough, so whenever we'd visit them, going from Richmond Hill to Peterborough, instead of going all the way down, cutting across and have to go back up, it was actually the same amount of time just cutting all the way across, taking the back road. So fun little route to take. So earlier I mentioned that moto camping was one thing that I really want to do in the future, and that got me thinking, what other things do I want to experience on the motorcycle? Sort of like a motorcycle bucket list. One is already mentioned, moto camping. I think finding twisty roads up north, or just twisty roads outside of the city in general. I've started that, so I think that gets half a check. I guess another item on my motorcycle bucket list would be go to the track. That's still something that I say that I'm gonna do every year, but every year something comes up. Last year was having a baby. This year was financial struggles. I do plan on it though, eventually. I mean, I already started collecting gear for when I do go on the track. I already got a two-piece race suit. I got gauntlet gloves. I have pretty much everything, including a brand new helmet. Now I just gotta find the time and the resources to make it happen. Motorcycle cross-country road trip, that's another one. At first I thought ride across Canada, explore Canada, because I've never really been anywhere else other than Ontario and Quebec. You know, this country is so vast and has so much to offer, and I'm sure some very scenic destinations. So I would love to experience that. Now, the more that I think about it, I don't know if I want to do that on the motorcycle. I do want to do like a cross-country trip on a motorcycle. My initial thought was Canada, but now that I think about it, and a couple of people have mentioned, once you get past Ontario or Manitoba, it's essentially just flat lands. Like just flat, straight roads. Probably cross south into the States and then ride across the States. There's a lot more riding roads, going across country, going across America compared to going across Canada. Actually, that item on the bucket list was inspired by Gears and Gasoline. They had a series, one of their road trip series. So they took a Honda Civic Type R and an S2000 across America, finding the best riding roads. So Tail of the Dragon, obviously, Angeles Crest Highway, Blue Ridge Parkway, roads like that. I would love to do that on a motorcycle and in a car as well. So definitely something on my bucket list that I want to do. Oh, another motorcycle bucket list item. Build my own cafe racer. I love the way cafe racers look, just the retro styling. I know a lot of cafe racers, I mean, there's a lot of like modern cafe racers, but I would love to be able to learn how to work on a bike enough to be able to buy an old motorcycle, like a CB750 or something like that, and then just transform it into a cafe racer. Just strip everything back that's not needed and just make it a one-of-one modern retro cafe. That would be so cool. I would love to be able to do that. First step, learn how to wrench on bikes. I already do most of the maintenance already anyway, but it's mostly the basic stuff. So yeah, I am getting there. I'm getting there. Baby steps. Let me see if I can try and pass this truck. There's like shit flying off from its bed, from its container. Another item on my bucket list would be ride with my wife. I feel like motorcycling has changed my life for the better. I just love when I hop on a bike, and even if it's just a cruise like this. It's just an amazing feeling every time I ride. I would love to be able to experience this with my wife, not just her backpacking on the back, but her riding and us just, whether taking a road trip or just going somewhere local together. She keeps mentioning that she wants to get her M1 and her license to ride. I don't know how serious she is about it. I am also kind of hesitant for her to get her license. I've been riding for 6 years. And I feel like the dangers of motorcycling have gone worse year after year. I touched on this a little bit in my Why We Ride video. But yeah, especially this year, it's been really bad. Every beginning of the season, there's a lot of accidents just because, one, after the huge gap of winter when people aren't riding, one, your skills get rusty, and two, drivers aren't really looking out for you yet. I think a huge one for me, that if it does happen, I'd be so grateful, would be start a business or some sort of organization that helps motorcycle riders in some way. I'm not really sure in what way yet. It's not something that I've really thought of. It's just something that I feel. I love helping people. I've been in customer service my whole life. Ever since I started working, it's essentially been some sort of customer service. And you know, when a customer comes in and they leave feeling genuinely helped, like they come in with an issue and they leave feeling relieved because I was able to help them resolve it, that hits home for me. That hits really deep. So yeah, I don't really know what this organization or business would look like, but if I can somehow do what I do in my daily work life and just translate it into motorcycling, the amount of accomplishment that I would feel. But it's not even about like feeling accomplished that I did something or that I built something. You know, it's more of a feeling of like giving back to the community that has changed my life so much. Yeah, so those are some of the items that are on my motorcycling bucket list. But now I'm curious, what are some of the items on your guys' motorcycle bucket list? What have you accomplished already? What do you still want to do? Let me know in the comments down below. I try and read and respond to every one of them. Not that I get that many anyway, but yeah, I'm just curious. Maybe there is something that you guys have on your bucket list that I'm gonna adopt. Maybe something on my bucket list you guys want to do as well. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I think I am going to end it here. I'm about an hour away from home, but I'm just gonna enjoy these back roads, enjoy riding, take advantage of this beautiful day. And yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure that you guys hit the like button. It really does help out with the channel. If you guys want to keep up to date with me, make sure that you guys hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And until the next one,